Apply major pressure. You hear me? Money on my mind, can't take it off that. They got 5 different iPhones, I'ma pick it up for that grill. Anytime they come around here, nigga, we ain't gon' let up on you. We just get ready. We just.
It is an emotional night, and if Shawn Michaels can do it, he can. A capacity crowd out here in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels has come home to meet his former best friend, Triple H, for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, boy. There is electricity in this arena, Cole. These fans want Shawn Michaels to become the world heavyweight champion so bad they can taste it.
And there is no scouting report necessary for either of these competitors. They know each other so well.
Oh, mama! He got him! Oh! This match for the heavyweight championship of the world is the final match on the final Raw of 2003. How could we end it any bigger or better than this, Cole?
That's right, King. This is the last Raw of the year, and we are ending it with the bang.
Another shot with the boot.
The quick kick.
What a fierce kick.
You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. Oh, a reversal. Oh,
look at that forearm.
Shawn's going to the top.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
No!
Michaels nails the elbow drop right to the heart.
Oh! You know, it's just over a year ago, Cole, at Armageddon, that Triple H won the World Heavyweight title in a brutal 3 stages of hell match.
And Shawn Michaels, along with just about every other person in this building here in this hometown, would love to see just the opposite happen and have HBK rip that championship out of the game's grasp here tonight.
Quite a contrast we've gotten. Oh, look at this. Wow. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Triple H both laying flat on their backs outside the ring, and Shawn Michaels standing tall inside.
Oh, launched back into the ring. And this is going to return to the ring.
Ow.
And the knuckles connect.
Michaels reverses it. And there's the flying forearm.
We know one thing Shawn Michaels could do anywhere at any time. And
oh, boy. Come on, Shawn Michaels. Hold if Michaels can survive this, it'll be a what
the audacity. How can he say that?
What's he talking about? I mean, what's he mean?
A capacity crowd out here in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels has come home to meet his former best friend, Triple H, for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, boy. There is electricity in this arena, Cole. These fans want Shawn Michaels to become the world heavyweight champion so bad they can taste it.
And there is no scouting report necessary for either of these competitors. They know each other so well.
And the offensive display by Shawn Michaels. Hey, now. Oh, man, what a shot.
There's no doubt that the crown jewel of Evolution is the heavyweight championship of the world, held by its leader, Triple H.
And just think what it would do to Evolution if Shawn Michaels could take that world heavyweight champion off Triple H here tonight.
The forearm connects again.
Look at that. Oh, Triple H, not happy about that.
Shawn Michaels top rope.
Wow, he's still down. Oh, my God.
Elbow drop. Vintage Michaels.
Quite a contrast. We've gotten styles here tonight. The speed and athleticism of Shawn Michaels against the strength and power of Triple H.
And for the game to win, King, he's got to exploit that strength and power. Maintain a deliberate pace and try to slow down Shawn Michaels. Turn this into a brawl if he can.
Well, anytime. Oh, look at this. Wow. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Triple H both laying flat on their backs outside the ring, and Shawn Michaels standing tall inside. Nature Boy Ric Flair shouting instructions to Triple H from ringside tonight, and you know how badly Nate would love to be in the ring himself.
That he would, King, and the referee had better keep an eye on Ric Flair because he won't hesitate to interfere in this match if he thinks it'll give Triple H an advantage. Cheating is not a word you'll find in Ric Flair's dictionary.
Well, remember this with what you said about the Nature Boy. Oh, boy. Come on, Shawn Michaels. Cole, if Michaels can survive this, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah. The kick connects. Got out of the way of that one.
He's got him up.
Man, Triple H, what offense.
He's got him. And there's a kick out at one. Again, the world title is on the line.
Oh! A big fist to the gut.
And the swinging neckbreaker takes him down.
Oh, one of the biggest matches of Shawn Michaels' career we're witnessing tonight. There's no doubt about it, Cole.
Maybe the biggest, King. Shawn Michaels knows this could be his last shot at the World Heavyweight title.
Well, the element that truly elevates this match to another level for Shawn Michaels is that it's happening here in his hometown. That gives it a whole other meaning.
We've already seen it. Shawn Michaels is ready to risk life and limb to win this world championship and send these fans into a frenzy. The fitness and speed of Shawn Michaels is coming to the forefront, just like it did the last time these two men met 2 weeks ago on Raw when HBK and Rob Van Dam defeated Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista. In a handicap tag match.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is starting to get Triple H angry. And the one thing you don't want to do is make the game mad, because that's when he is most dangerous.
Well, he's not called the Cerebral Assassin for nothing. Triple H will pull out all the stops to make sure his title doesn't slip away.
You know, it's just over a year ago, Cole, at Armageddon, that Triple H won the World Heavyweight title in a brutal 3 stages of hell match.
And Shawn Michaels, along with just about every other person in this building here in this hometown, would love to see just the opposite happen and have HBK rip that championship out of the game's grasp here tonight. This match is not going to be for the weak at heart. What an unbelievable environment in the arena with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. You can forget about pinfalls. You can forget about submissions and disqualifications and countouts. King, there's only one way to win this last man standing match, and that is to literally, physically destroy your opponent until he cannot stand for the referee's 10 count.
And I know both of these individuals, Cole, it's going to take some doing to get either one of these guys that incapacitated.
That is the question here tonight. Which man, Shawn Michaels or Triple H, will be able to survive the physical toll that this match is about to dish out? There's always a question that has to be asked. What really is the condition of Shawn Michaels' back? And what effect does that injured back have on any match that he competes in, especially, King, one like this?
Well, I don't know, Cole. I don't know if that's a valid question anymore. Yeah, in the past, people wondered, but I think Shawn Michaels has proven to everybody that he is now 100%.
Nice reversal by Michaels.
Yeah, how many?
Look at this. He may be out.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. You have to respect the confidence and poise Triple H is showing.
Triple H looking to fit the intensity.
Yeah, what a move! Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this.
Look out here.
Here comes the game. Wait a minute.
Triple H launched over the top rope, and now it's rally time for Shawn Michaels.
Watch out! What's he gonna do?
Oh, no! Right on our table.
One thing we know about Shawn Michaels, Cole, is he loves those high-flying, high-risk moves.
But the big word there.
Oh, what a pedigree.
Shawn Michaels has always had.
Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting. I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other. If that doesn't do it, then what will?
If he can't get to his feet, this will be over. But I got a feeling he'll drag himself up if he has to.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count. Plain, I gotta be honest. I hope this is it, King. These guys have done so much harm to each other. Spine buster, the game scores again.
Triple H,
here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
oh, look at the game. He's ready to end this thing now.
Pedigree, Triple H nails it again. Now it's gut check time. This has been so exhausting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That'll leave a mark.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move.
Oh, launched back into the ring.
Shawn's going to the top.
And there it is. The big boot connects. Triple H going up high.
Oh, his body. Oh, no. That was an... Oh, jeez. He forgot to put the landing gear down on that one.
Not giving Shawn Michaels a chance to recover. Smart.
Not giving Shawn Michaels a chance to recover. Actually, that's smart. And Michaels goes down hard.
And he gets tossed back in the ring.
Oh, Cole, look at that. Now that's how you hurt an opponent.
And now he gets a bit of a reprieve as the official once more begins to count.
Well, the official's doing about the only thing he can in this match, and that's count to 10.
Here we go. The official's counting again. Will it be for the last time?
He's starting to...
Bone jarring. Another spine buster for the game. If that doesn't do it, then what will?
Man, he's got it. Oh!
With the grueling Royal Rumble Last Man Standing match ending in a no
Shawn Michaels knows full well that Hell in a Cell is legal human torture. And maybe tonight HBK is going to torture the arrogant Intercontinental Champion Randy Orton in order to send that direct message to Triple H.
You know, I don't know what you have against Randy Orton, Cole. I mean, he's a man with unlimited talent, tremendous potential. He's a great young superstar.
I never knocked his athletic ability, King. Only his arrogance.
Backdrop, and that was a nasty landing. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
He's not tonight, but on Sunday, Shawn Michaels will be surrounded by steel. And it's almost like that cell can talk. And it's looking forward to the company it will have in hell with Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
And so is the entire WWE Universe. Shawn Michaels and Triple H inside Hell in a Cell is a match that's been a long time in the making, Cole.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
That'll leave a mark.
Ouch! You can hear that in different time zones.
This one could end in a countout.
No! Uh-oh!
Great move.
Shawn way too experienced to get caught behind a sloppy move like that. Shawn's going to the top. Cole, you've seen Hell in a Cell before. Uh-oh, look out! Oh, Randy Orton needs to keep his eyes on the prize tonight. He should just think... Uh-oh. Well, now it looks like Shawn Michaels is not only going to have to contend with Randy Orton, but it looks like the Animal Batista's going to be at ringside as well.
And he gets tossed back in the ring.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. Watch out! Look out!
He leaps into the air for a flying forearm. Doing whatever it takes to win. He's not exactly hopping up to his feet here.
Oh, no! Randy Orton showing some adversity right now. I don't even understand how Shawn Michaels can concentrate on this match. If I knew that on Sunday I had to step into the Hell in a Cell, that's all I would have on my mind.
Well, that was one of the questions coming into this match, King. Just how focused will Shawn Michaels be on the task at hand against Randy Orton tonight, knowing what's waiting for him on Sunday?
Yeah, and as difficult an opponent as Randy Orton is, the issue of Shawn Michaels' concentration level in this match, his ability not to think ahead to Sunday, was probably his biggest challenge coming into tonight.
Yes, the specter of bad blood and Hell in a Cell is hanging over this match like a full moon. Shawn Michaels hits the jackpot with a huge move. Shawn Michaels wants to beat Randy Orton tonight, no doubt about that, but more than anything, he wants to avoid a brawl here and leave the ring intact.
And for Randy Orton, the exact opposite is on his mind. He wants to turn this match into a brawl and inflict as much damage as possible on Shawn Michaels before HBK's showdown with Triple H in 6 days' time.
That plan isn't quite working out right now, King. The three men in that Evolution Skybox are looking a little uneasy. Let's not forget, in looking ahead to Bad Blood on Sunday, that Triple H has never lost inside Hell in a Cell in his previous 3 matches.
And what is that we've called Hell in a Cell? 3 simple words. Legal human torture. Well, a look of concern on Evolution. Oh, boy. Security's got to stop him. Shawn Michaels has snapped.
Triple H will have the size and strength advantage. Shawn Michaels can counter with speed, quickness, and heart. Not to say the game doesn't have heart. He's got plenty of it.
And from the hatred that exists between these two men, I would expect this match to proceed at a breakneck pace, Cole.
These two men have been waging a war with one another since SummerSlam 02, but now it ends here, inside Hell in a Cell tonight.
How much damage did that do?
a lot from the looks of it. And this is going to return to the ring.
Let that go. We got kids. Wow. If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Oh, again with the sledgehammer. And his condition continues to deteriorate.
Uh-oh. It might be time to run.
Here goes Michaels.
Oh, talk about getting stopped dead in your tracks.
Triple H looking to finish.
Triple H, what a maneuver.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is content to get a simple run-of-the-mill win over Triple H tonight. I think he wants this to be a more final.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. Triple H, now that's a finishing move, people. There have only been 10 Hell in a Cell matches in the history of the company. Only 13 men have been put inside the Hell in a Cell, and they will all tell you they were never the same again.
Well, certainly none of the men who ever faced Triple H in Hell in a Cell have ever been the same. We'll see if the same goes for Shawn Michaels after tonight.
We said men are never the same after a Hell in a Cell match. I've heard legends say they've broken and permanently damaged their hands in these matches because unlike an ordinary match, in Hell in a Cell, using your fists is just as legal as a headlock.
And with all this steel surrounding the ring, you're just as likely to make contact with steel as you are with your opponent's head. That's another way to break your fist.
Oh, right into that ring post. And that could bust you open.
And Triple H with a reversal.
That's because the game has a gift for getting out of...
Oh, what a collision into that steel.
Triple H, calculating and cruel, is a man who likes to hurt people, especially someone that he was so close to. Triple H in his career has never had an ally like Shawn Michaels was. Never. And I'll bet he never will again.
Well, obviously, he's never had an opponent like Shawn Michaels either. But all the time that they were friends, all the time they were allies in DX, there was always that question. Which one of these men was the better of the two?
That question you pose, King, is what tonight is all about. Who is the better man between these two?
And that was a huge counter.
Triple H is one of the most powerful men we've ever had here in the WWE. And Triple H also doesn't miss. Oh my gosh! I don't see how either one of these superstars can continue. This is such a brutal beating. What's going to happen? Did you hear the impact from that clothesline?
This could do it.
If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
And now it is show-off time. Don't waste time gloating here. What a counter that was. Stay down. Stay down. What? Oh, and he connects. Both men down. But for this match to be over, somehow, someway, one of them are going to have to get back to their feet. We wondered if Shawn Michaels could reach down tonight and get to the level of where he'd been before, years earlier. I think he's answering that question right now.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if Triple H would be able to survive this damning, career-altering ride through the steel-encased Hell in a Cell.
Well, desperate men do. That's it. He's done. Cerebral assassin measured. Oh, lights out.
He thinks he has it. 2.
Oh, look at this.
Of course, this match was made earlier tonight by Raw General Manager AJ Lee after Daniel Bryan interfered in the scheduled Big Show versus CM Punk matchup.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan completely lost it earlier tonight, claiming he belonged in this Sunday's WWE Championship match at SummerSlam.
And he tried to prove it by placing CM Punk in the no-lock, with Daniel Bryan's mental state being what it was. The no-lock would probably still be cinched in if it wasn't for Big Show breaking it up.
He put all his weight behind that.
Earlier tonight, we were treated to a very special Piper's Pit with guest Chris Jericho.
Yeah, but too bad it got ruined by Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. I mean, I could have listened to Piper and Jericho all night long. He's putting those educated feet to good use. Whoa, and that shot was dialed in.
He almost took his head off with that lariat. And the knuckles connect.
Clothesline, and he's toast.
And he gets back in the ring.
If he keeps delivering clotheslines like that, he's going to break his arm.
Well, we're keeping score at home. We can report that Big Show is the only superstar in this match not to be romantically linked to our new Raw General Manager, AJ Lee.
Yeah, and that actually puts Big Show in rarefied air. Not sure what that says about AJ, though.
She's even been linked to Daniel Bryan's opponent this Sunday, Kane.
How does Kane continue to get so many girls? You can't make this stuff up, Cole.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh! Trying to put him on. Attitude adjustment. John Cena got all of it.
Oh, mama!
Another stiff kick.
And did you hear the impact on that kick? Oh, he's in trouble now.
Earlier this year, Big Show nearly became Mr. Money in the Bank, but when the handle snapped in the briefcase, the contract ended up in John Cena's hands.
And of course, John Cena used his Money in the Bank contract to challenge CM Punk for the WWE Championship at Raw 1000.
And unlike most Money in the Bank contract holders, John Cena actually gave his opponent, CM Punk, advance warning as to when he was going to cash in.
Turned out to be a big mistake, because unlike every other superstar who has cashed in Money in the Bank, John Cena failed to capture the championship. Big Show looking to become a 3-time WWE champion this Sunday at SummerSlam.
And if victorious, it would mark the first time in nearly 10 years Big Show has been WWE champion.
Yeah, but in between that time, however, Big Show has been no stranger to championship reigns. He's been World Heavyweight Champion, ECW Champion, Intercontinental Champion, U.S. Champion, Tag Team Champion. Woo, you name it, he's been the champion of it. If John Cena can be successful this Sunday at SummerSlam, he'll become an amazing 11-time WWE champion.
Adding to his already record number of WWE Championship reigns.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Cole. Getting past Big Show and CM Punk will be no easy task for John Cena. Daniel Bryan will have his hands full this Sunday at SummerSlam when he squares off against Kane.
And that match was made by our new Raw General Manager and former fiancé of Daniel Bryan, AJ Lee.
You know, the psychologist may have declared Daniel Bryan sane, but after being put in a match with Kane by your former fiancé, I wouldn't blame Daniel Bryan if he went a little batty.
And let's not forget that AJ Lee informed Daniel Bryan of his match with Kane after Bryan
Attitude adjustment. John Cena is superhuman.
John Cena and CM Punk need to utilize their speed advantage if they're going to continue to be successful here tonight against the Big Show.
Yeah, you're not going to match strength with the world's largest athlete.
However, we have seen John Cena hit the attitude adjustment on Big Show in the past, which is one of the most amazing feats of strength I've ever witnessed. Big Show just missed his chance to take care of business there.
Both CM Punk and Daniel Bryan down, and Cena just chomping at the bit, waiting for a tag. Now with both their partners gone out of the ring, Daniel Bryan and John Cena square off.
And here goes Cena. Look at this. Here he comes. He's not done yet. Oh no, he's here to fight.
I don't know what has happened to Daniel Bryan, but for some reason, he completely flips out every time he hears the WWE Universe. Oh, lights out.
Last week we saw John Cena defeat Daniel Bryan in their first ever one-on-one matchup on Raw.
Yeah, but the big news,
And Cena hits another attitude adjustment.
Last year at SummerSlam, two of these men, CM Punk and John Cena, competed for the coveted WWE title.
yeah, with CM Punk walking away with...
He may get the 3 count right here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. Oh! Uh-oh. Look at... Oh, boy. Oh, my God.
Oh, and he connected.
Oh, look.